And from wherever you're joining us from, this is the 4th Ghana Beverage Awards. Welcome. I am, by the grace of God, Jerry Ajololo, and on behalf of Global Media Alliance, the organizers of this award, I welcome you ever so warmly. It's been a very interesting year filled with ups and downs, COVID-19 taking its toll on us. But through all these seasons, ladies and gentlemen, our beverage companies have come in handy, comforting us and giving us love and warmth with our favorite beverages. Tonight, we seek to inspire confidence and excellence in the beverage industry as we set the tone for yet another edition of the Ghana Beverage Awards, the 4th of its kind. This year's event happens to be virtual in view of the COVID-19 and government's admonition to us to stay safe and the various protocols that have come in handy. As a result of that, you can see that we're socially distant, but we're live on GTV, the station of the nation, ETV, EBN TV, and on Facebook on the Ghana Beverage Awards. Do join a friend, tell somebody to also plug in, and ladies and gentlemen, it promises to be a night to be remembered. And so we set the night for this evening by inviting to speak to us the CEO of the Global Media Alliance, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ernest Boateng.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the virtual and 4th edition of Ghana Beverage Awards. Following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic globally and in Ghana, we had to reschedule Ghana Beverage Awards as we tackled the initial effects of the pandemic locally. After the partial lifting of the lockdown, our dynamic team decided that we cannot allow our hard work to go to waste, so we transitioned GBA to the new normal medium, which is virtual. By using enhanced technology to continue with this transition, we are preserving the essence of the event and celebrating the winners and all the companies that entered this year. As an organization, this is our way of proceeding to celebrate excellence in the beverage industry while adhering to all the recommended government directives without endangering precious lives. Although we have gone virtual this year, I can assure you that tonight's event will maintain the world-class standard you and our stakeholders are used to without losing the prominence and prestige associated with the awards. I would like to say thank you to our industry players for their participation and interest in seeing that GBA grows to the level where it will be widely known in the sub-region and internationally. Our aim is to make GBA the reference point and to identify beverage companies who are in touch with their markets and contributing significantly to the Ghanaian economy. GBA 2019 was launched in December last year under the theme Inspiring Excellence in Ghana's Beverage Industry. Our aim is to put the spotlight on the local beverage industry while promoting both local and international beverages, as well as the participation of small-scale beverage enterprises in Ghana. Indeed, I am pleased to announce that this year we added a beverage industry tour which was organized to give the GBA Awarding Board the opportunity to visit nominated companies and to familiarize themselves with their work and practices. This initiative is one of the new activities which we have introduced to enhance the credibility of the awards. This year has also seen the introduction of 2 new categories: Local Beverage Advertisement of the Year and International Liqueur of the Year. The addition of the new categories is a reflection of the feedback we receive from our stakeholders, particularly consumers who have been instrumental in the nomination process. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to acknowledge the panel of judges who have taken time off their busy schedules and worked with us to ensure that we have a successful event tonight. To our partners, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Consumer Protection Agency, Food Research Institute, Ghana Tourism Authority, and Sunseekers Tours, we appreciate your participation in making of this year's event. And to our media partners who have contributed immensely in driving this great event: Daily Graphic, Ghana Web, CTFM, ETV Ghana, Happy FM, YFM, and Perception Management International. We say thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the board and management of Global Media Alliance, I want to say thank you for joining us as we celebrate the best in the Ghana beverage industry. Have a pleasant viewing.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we serve you all your favorite cocktails. As you can see, I have my red wine here in the right glass. What about you? This evening, I have a friend who will show you the right kind of wine to use for what occasion and in what way. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my friend Kinora Awini joins us. He is the CEO and the founder of Telande Group of Companies. For the next few minutes, please make him welcome.
Hi, my name is Kinora Awini, founder of Telande Group of Companies. I am not a wine connoisseur, but I sure do know my wines. Today, I'm going to share with you which wine is best served in which glass and which wine is best paired with which meal. You can serve wine in any type of glass, but to get the most out of it, you have to use specific wine glasses for the specific wine. So as you can see here, this is what you usually see in restaurants. So the reason for using this glass for red wine, ideally you serve a Bordeaux or Burgundy in this kind of glass because it's a heavy-bodied wine and it needs a lot of room to aerate, right? So you can see that most of the time when they serve the glass, it's usually up to this level and the rest is mainly for humoring. So you can literally do like this. That's when you see people swirl, not because it's a fancy thing to do, but there's a specific reason for doing that. So you get to swirl and there's a lot of space which lets the wine aerate, right? Then you can do the sniffing, literally drink it with your nose. So ideally you use this for full-bodied wine only because you need to do the swirling. And you can either choose to decant when you are serving in this. I mean, you still have to, do the swirl. But decantation also helps with aerating the wine, oxidizing it and all that. So if you're serving a Bordeaux or a Burgundy kind of wine, it's best paired with meat, heavy meals, fatty foods like, the T-bone steaks. So ideally, it goes well with red meat or heavy meals. To even make it short, let me just break it down and make it as simple as possible so you don't complicate everything. Red wines for heavy meals and white wines for lighter meals. So lighter meals like salad, chicken, white meat, seafood, white wines. But there are specific ones, but if you say we're gonna go into details, it's gonna, take forever. So moving on to the next glass. Here we have a similar glass to this, but this bowl is relatively smaller than this, mainly because you do not necessarily need a lot of room for the swirling, even though yes, you can do that. Aside getting the whole bold flavors of the wine and the aromatics, it's also fancy to just, give it a swirl. So ideally, I would serve a Pinot Noir in this glass. Serving a Pinot Noir in this will be a bit comforting for me because I'll get to see the translucent color of the wine, unlike the Bordeaux or the Burgundy, which is very opaque, very rich, very bold, earthy flavors. This is more refreshing, similar to berries, like red berries, like should I say raspberries or cranberries per se. So yeah, this is refreshing, and you can have this with lighter meals as well because it's lighter than the heavy-bodied wine. But it could go with red meat as well, or heavy meals. But ideally, if you want something fresh but red, you should go for a Pinot Noir. Next glass, we have this beautiful glass. So this glass is a white wine glass. You can serve any type of white wine in this glass, mainly because it's more slender, it's not open. White wine does not need a lot of room to aerate. You pretty much just need to have the flavors and the temperature right for a white wine. It doesn't necessarily have to be too cold. It has to be, chill. It doesn't have to be like super chilled or frozen. And don't put ice in wine, please. So ideally, You can see how I'm holding this wine glass. I'm holding it by the stem because white wine needs to be cold. Unless you want to change the temperature to make it slightly warmer than it was served. That's if it's too cold, then you can hold it by the bowl so you change the temperature of the wine. But ideally, white wine you're supposed to hold it by the stem to keep the temperature cool throughout. But for red wine, let me go back to that, you have to hold it by the bowl. Why? Because red wine is best served warm, not cold. If anyone serves you red wine that's cold, I don't know. Divorce the person. So yeah, red wine is supposed to be warm. So if you grab it by the bowl, then you get to regulate the temperature, keep it warm, nice, and you can have all the bold flavors from it if it's warm. For the next glass, a champagne flute. Cling. So the reason why you're supposed to serve a champagne in a flute and not any kind of glass is because if you were to pour champagne here in a bottle glass or any kind of wine glass, then you tend to lose the fizziness in the champagne. But if it's in a flute, it takes a longer time for the bubbles to run out. But if it were to be here, then there's a lot of room for oxygen to deflate the champagne. So it's always ideal to serve in a flute. And champagne you can pair with strawberries, fruits. You can even do it with meals, but I won't suggest that. So it's great to drink it on its own. Mimosa, oh my God, yes. Mimosas are great with champagne as well, and always in a flute. The next one, we have this glass. As you can see, it starts with a smaller base, then opens up. The reason why this glass is best served with a particular wine I'm about to talk about is because usually when you're serving a fruity wine, a wine that is sweet, not like any dry wine, it's good to have enough space to do the sniff and enjoy your fruit wine. So these glasses are ideal for fruit wines. I would even serve Moscato in this glass. So for the rest of these glasses are dessert wine glasses. So as you can see, it comes in different shapes, mainly because different companies produce different shapes of glasses. So as you can see, you can have different type of champagne glass, different type of red wine glass, white wine glass, fruit wine. There are a whole lot of wine glasses in the world, but these can be used for the same thing. These are both dessert glasses, mainly because you do not want a bigger bowl for a dessert glass because you're done with your first course, second course, and you're having your desserts, and you just need something light to, wash it down pretty much, because dessert wines are usually sweet. And I'm holding it by the bowl, but you're not supposed to do that because you do not want to change the temperature. So dessert wines are usually sweet, so you just need a little just to cleanse your palate with it. So next time you are shopping for glasses, you always look out for the thin wine glasses because it makes the wine better. And it's good quality when when it gives you that high notes. I hope you've learned a thing or two. So next time you're choosing your wine, you know the right glass to go with.
Know her wines, Kimora Awini, thank you very much. It is the 4th edition of the Ghana Beverage Awards, brought to you by the Global Media Alliance. It grows in prestige and participation as the years go by. This year's edition, ladies and gentlemen, is enhanced because we took an operational tour of the various facilities to acquaint ourselves with the best practices. We shall watch a video, but not before we've heard from the head of the committee. Please make welcome Mr. Samuel Agri. Mr. Agri, you're welcome. Will you shake my hand?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this year's Beverage Awards. My name is Samuel Agri, a member of the judging committee. This year's event has taken a different toll with the event of the outbreak of the COVID-19, which has made it impossible for us to congregate in our usual places at the conference halls where we can interact with most of our partners and also share business ideas. Unfortunately, this year we have to come to your homes on a virtual platform, thanks to the Global Media Alliance partner. Now, this year's event has also taken a different turn because we agreed that over the years, members or the participants has been telling us what they are. For us to know exactly what they have been telling us, we made a visit to their locations and visited most of the factories that we can. And to ascertain for ourselves what they say if they are, and we saw what they have on the ground. And we say we appreciate what we saw, and we appreciate every participant who has been with us through this 2019 Beverage Awards. Now, let me also say that the awards being presented today, unfortunately, we wouldn't have the pageantry of receiving most of you coming to receive your awards, but we'll come to your homes with your awards soon as the announcements are made in different categories. We thank you for the patience that we had with us, and also to ensure that we get the best of the program. We are all coming together on this platform to share with you what the Beverage Awards, and I'm sure subsequent speakers will also introduce what the different awards that will be presented to you. We thank you, and let me say to all of you, the industry importers, the local industries who are within the country and making Ghana proud. It's because of you that we are doing this program to appreciate what you have done over the years and the effort that you've put into your businesses to ensure that Ghana becomes a winner. On behalf of the chairman of the Food and Beverage Association and the leadership of the association, I say a big thank you to you all, and we thank you to see you next year on the same platform as the years go by. We thank you very much for your participation and being there for Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
Alomo bitters. In fear, Juni, and that's so authentic.
I knew. And you ain't tribute.
Wine and pray, alomo ya, mprama yanchi yeni ya, alomo ya, media tripa koshia alomo ya, chami alomo na usise ya, ya konu say ya, ya no say ya, ya konu say ya, ya konu say ya, ya konu say ya, wine and pray, alomo ya, mprama yanchi yeni ya, alomo ya.
Alomo Bitters AD 20 years the time repackaging. Susunum Yantoma will be a one young feed don't watch it. A pin for and ya woman the banu for and Kratui FD Hishimwa Giatum.
Let's talk about my favorite drink. It's a specially distilled herbal gin that has been perfected over some 50 years. And if you're like me, who doesn't drink just anything, that means a lot. For me, a glass of Herbafric on ice is the ultimate relaxation. Herbafric is celebrated by many, and I understand the big deal about it. Try Herbafric Gin Bitters. I'm sure you'll have a lot more to say.
Doesn't explain anything to you. No one. Oh, life doesn't take time in dealing with nobody. Nobody, yeah. Take time and look out, 'cause you never know what's next. Tomorrow is a mystery. We've gotta make history. Wahala, you don't even know what is wrong. So you've got to take life one step at a time. Sing na 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 na. You've got to take life one step at a time. Sing
Berna Mineral Water, changing people's lives.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Just joining us, this is the 4th Ghana Beverage Awards brought to you by Global Media Alliance, celebrating and inspiring excellence in the beverage industry. Just gone by was the head of the awards committee, Mr. Samuel Agri, articulating so well the rigor and the transparency with which this award comes to you. And just gone by was the operational video. As you can see, they were shaking hands, hugging each other, and all this was pre-COVID. We shall come back to those good times again. This year's awards, ladies and gentlemen, has been the most competitive ever, with nominations and applications even coming after the deadline. It is 19 awards which are going out this evening, the last of which is the ultimate prize, the product of the year. Who is it going to be? We'll find out shortly. Let's now begin with the first 10, shall we? We begin with the new beverage of the year. The nominees in this category are
New Beverage of the Year. Beverages under this category were introduced in the Ghanaian market in the year under review 2019 and have positioned themselves as promising beverages with quality taste and good marketing and sales promotion. The nominees are Vitamilk Banana, Bell Soda, Bell Tonic.
And the winner for New Beverage of the Year, Bell Soda. We now move to the next award, Spirit of the Year. And let's find out who the nominees are.
Spirit of the Year. Beverage brands under this category are distilled beverages that contain no added sugar and have at least 20% alcohol by volume. The nominees are Alomo Bitters, Castle Bridge, Ahomka Atadri and Ginger.
And the winner, Spirit of the Year, Castle Bridge. Congratulations, Castle Bridge, for remaining relevant all through the years. We now move to Cocoa Chocolate Dairy Product of the Year. Let's find out who the nominees are.
Cocoa, chocolate, dairy product of the year. Dairy and cocoa-based beverages with high nutritional content and often referred to as food drinks. The nominees are Vitamilk Soya Drink, This Way Chocolate Drink, Cadbury Dairy Milk, Nestle Milo.
And the winner, Cocoa Chocolate Dairy Product of the Year, Vitamilk. We say congratulations, Vitamilk. Now let's go to the fruit juice of the year and let's find out who the nominees are.
Fruit drink of the year. Beverages that are made from fresh fruits extract. The nominees are Blue Skies Juice, Owari Fruits, Fruitelli, Calipo.
And the fruit juice of the year goes to Blue Skies. We congratulate you, Blue Skies, for all the years of excellence. International Spirit of the Year is the next category, and let's find out who the nominees are.
International Spirit of the Year. Spirit brands that are imported to Ghana and have demonstrated consistency in taste and quality. The nominees are Jameson Irish Whiskey, Johnny Walker, Hennessy.
Now, this is a close call, but the winner, International Spirit of the Year, Jameson Whiskey. Congratulations, Jameson Whiskey. We now move to International Beer of the Year. The nominees in contention are
International Beer of the Year. Beer brands that are imported to Ghana and have demonstrated consistency in taste and quality. The nominees are Stella Artois, Heineken Lager Beer, Fax Beer.
And the winner, International Beer of the Year, Heineken. And with or without Premier League, Heineken still remains the International Beer of the Year. We say congratulations. The International Wine of the Year, let's find out who the nominees are.
International Wine of the Year. Wine brands that are imported to Ghana and have demonstrated consistency in taste and quality. The nominees are Campo Vio, Jacob's Creek.
And the winner, International Wine of the Year, Jacob's Creek. Congratulations, Jacob's Creek, International Wine of the Year. The International Liquor of the Year. Let's find out who the nominees are.
International Liquor of the Year. Liquor brands that are imported to Ghana and have demonstrated consistency in taste and quality. The nominees are Bailey's Irish Cream, Amarula, Campari.
And ladies and gentlemen, International Liquor of the Year Bailey's Irish Cream. We celebrate you, Bailey's, for being the International Liquor of the Year. Let's now move to the Beverage Ad of the Year. Let's find out who the nominees are.
Local Beverage Ad of the Year. Beverage commercials under this category are catchy and communicate how their ingredients, practices, and businesses are different. The nominees are Alomo at 20 Ad, Club Beer Ad, Bell Beverage Ad.
Beverage Ad of the Year, and it goes to Alomo at 20 Ad. Congratulations to you, Alomo, for such a great work that you're doing. The Energy Drink of the Year, and let's find out the nominees.
Energy Drink of the Year. Beverage brands under this category contain sugar and stimulant compounds, usually caffeine, which are marketed as providing mental and physical stimulation. They may or may not be carbonated and may also contain other sweeteners, herbal extracts, taurine, and amino acids. The nominees are Rush Energy Drink, Big Boss Energy Drink, Vitamilk Energy, Storm Energy Drink.
And the Energy Drink of the Year goes to Rush Energy. And so wherever you are, let's hear it up for all our winners thus far. 10 proud winners at the 4th edition of the Ghana Beverage Awards. We say congratulations, and we hope this will spur you on to greater accomplishments. The show still continues with the next 9 awards, but not before we've heard from our guest of honor, the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry. Please welcome the Honorable Robert Ahumka Lindsay.
I would like to first congratulate the Global Media Alliance for this virtual awards ceremony due to the COVID-19 pandemic we're all facing today, not just in Ghana, around the world. I believe this is the 4th time we're going through this process, and it is a testimony to the importance of this sector of our industry, that we want to ensure that we continue to celebrate the champions of this industry. I want to again congratulate the organizers for launching December last year the first ever tour looking at all the beverage industry players around Ghana. It's a good initiative. It's an initiative I hope will bring forth and show everyone in Ghana, the media, the players in this particular sector, that is the beverage sector. If I recall correctly, last year when we met, we mentioned the importance of this sector to the economy. Our President, His Excellency President Akufo-Addo, has made it quite clear that Ghana beyond aid, an industrialized Ghana, means that Ghanaian industry has to provide for Ghanaians' needs. We should have less reliance on the necessity to import and focus on meeting our local needs and exporting. It is clear that this COVID-19 pandemic has shown us more than anything else how this mantra set before the onset of this pandemic is so true today, if not even more. So it is with great pride and great sense of joy that today I sit here to congratulate all the winners, to congratulate the organizers, congratulate all of those that have supported this initiative. Beverage industry is an important industry. And I want to repeat a subsect of what I mentioned last year, where I talked about the creativity that this sector of our economy can provide. I remember the atadre and all the different flavors that were brought forward, as we talked about, and want to ensure that we'll continue to use the creativity of the various flavors and opportunities that we have in Ghana to satisfy both our needs and to look for beyond our shores. To those that have won, Ayeko, congratulations. You have shown the way. To those that didn't, there is next year. And let us learn from those that have shown the way to ensure that we grow the sector. To the organizers, Ayeko Global Media Alliance, to all the supporters that have supported this particular award and this sector of the economy, I want to also thank you. On behalf of His Excellency, our President, Nana Akufo-Addo, my own Minister, Honorable Alan Shemating, I want to congratulate all the winners and, if possible, send us some of the samples here to the MOTI, Ministry of Trade Industry. So not only can we try some, but we share it with our visitors. Congratulations again.
And many thanks to you, the Honorable Robert Ahumka Lindsay, for those very warm and inspiring words. And as per your name, Ahumka, know very well that Ahumka Ginger would come to you to refresh you by Monday morning. This evening, we're live on Facebook, we're live on GTV, we're live on ETV. It's the 4th edition of the Ghana Beverage Awards, growing in leaps and bounds each and every year in prestige and participation. This year's has been the most competitive, with numerous nominations coming through even after the deadline. We're now in the throes of the awards, which leads to the ultimate prize, the product of the year. Who's it going to be? We'll find out shortly. Let's proceed now with the first in this batch, which features the CSD of the year. The nominees are
CSD of the Year. Soft drinks in this category contain sweetness, sugar, high fructose corn syrup, a sugar substitute, applicable flavoring, water, and an incorporation of carbon dioxide. The nominees are Coca-Cola, Planet Flavored Drinks, Bell Beverages.
And the CSD of the year is Planet Favored. We celebrate you, Planet Favored, for being the CSD of the year. Let's now move to Liqueur of the Year.
Liqueur of the Year. Liqueur beverages are alcoholic drinks flavored variously by fruits, herbs, spices, flowers, nuts, or cream combined with distilled spirits. The nominees are Okeke, Ahumka Atadri and Ginger, Takai Liqueur.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liqueur of the Year, Okeke. Congratulations, Okeke. Let's now move to Bitters of the Year, and let's find out who the nominees are.
Bitters of the Year. Beverages under this category traditionally undergo alcoholic preparation, flavored with botanical matter such that they produce bitter, sweet, or bittersweet flavors. The nominees are Alomo Bitters, Herb Afrique, Ahumka Atadri and Ginger, Bieja Bitters.
Bitters of the Year, Alomo Bitters. Congratulations, Alomo Bitters, for the Bitters of the Year. Let's now go to Cedars RTD of the year.
Cider and RTD of the year. Beverages made of fermented juice from apples or other fruits qualify as ciders. The nominees are Kiss Cider, Origin Beer, Hunters, Savannah Premium Cider.
And the cider of the year, Origin Beer. Congratulations, Origin. Let's go to Beer of the Year.
Beer of the Year. Beverage brands under this category are alcoholic drinks made from yeast fermented malt, barley, wheat, rice, and flavored with hops. The nominees are Club Beer, Guinness Foreign Extra Stout, ABC Golden Lager Beer.
And for Beer of the Year, Beer Dear Enwane, you got it right. Club Beer. Congratulations, Club Beer. Water of the Year. The nominees are
Water of the Year. Water brands in this category have distinguished themselves in unquestionable purification, distillation, and bottling processes in water production. The
And water
nominees
of the
are
year.
Bell Aqua Mineral Water, Verna Natural Mineral Water, Meridian Water, Awake Mineral Water, Voltic Mineral Water.
winner is Voltic Water. We celebrate you, Voltic. CSR Company of the Year. Let's find out who the nominees are.
CSR Company of the Year. Beverage companies under this category contribute to sustainable development by developing economic, social, and environmental benefits for all stakeholders. The nominees are Blue Skies Ghana Limited, Chilean Industrial Company Limited, Accra Brewery Limited, Casapreco Company Limited.
The Company of the Year for Corporate Social Responsibility is Casapreco Company Limited. The Manufacturer of the Year Award, and let's find out who the nominees are.
Manufacturing Company of the Year. Beverage companies under this category best demonstrate commitment to high quality standards and best practices, plant and production capacity, contribution to society, distribution policy, marketing, sales and promotion, logistics, operations and industry support among peers. The nominees are the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Ghana, Blowchem Industries, Casapreco Company Limited, Gihawk Distilleries, Chilean Industrial Company Limited, Voltic Ghana Limited, Accra Brewery Limited.
And the winner, Manufacturer of the Year, Chilean Industrial Company Limited. Congratulations, certainly in order to all the award recipients thus far. And now the much anticipated moment, the Product of the Year Award. After extensive public voting via our USSD short code and on the Ghana Beverage Awards website, here are the nominees for the Product of the Year.
Product of the Year. Beverage products under this category are exceptional products on the market in terms of performance, innovation, visibility and sponsorship drives, quality of taste and meeting international standards. The nominees are Voltic Mineral Water, Alomo Bitters, Bell Active, Bo Keke, Verna Natural Mineral Water, Club Beer.
And so we collated the top 3, and in a short while, we'll get to know who the winner of the product of the year is. Winner, the product of the year, Club Beer.
On behalf of the management and staff of Accra Brewery Limited, we would like to express our sincere appreciation to everybody who voted for Club Beer on the occasion of the Product of the Year award. Since 1931, Accra Brewery Limited has produced fantastic brands, including Club, which has delighted and supported the consumers over the years. And we believe that 100 years ahead on the line, we are going to offer the same brand to consumers. We also want to remind you that in times like this, you need to drink responsibly and don't drink and drive. And in the era of COVID, everybody must stay safe, and therefore don't step outside of your gate. Just give us a call and you will be delighted. Thank you.
And what an awesome evening it has been, celebrating and inspiring excellence in the beverage industry in Ghana. Before we bring the show to a close, let's invite to speak to us the Chief Director at Global Media Alliance, Ms. Emma Wenani.
Thank you, Jerry. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for the 4th edition of Ghana Beverage Awards. On behalf of the management of Global Media Alliance, I'm very pleased to be giving you the vote of thanks. Allow me to start by recognizing the team that has worked on this event, the project management team for the GBA Awards. The team has worked extremely hard from last year when we launched in December to date, and I do believe that they've delivered an exceptional event despite the circumstances. I would also like to express our sincere appreciation to the Ministry of Trade of Industry and specifically to our chief guest today, Honorable Robert Ahomka Lindsay, for his remarks and for gracing our occasion and for the good message ahead of the industry in the years to come. I would like to thank our partners with whom we will not have been able to get here for their support over the years. I'd like to say a special thank you to Consumer Protection Agency, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana. I'd like to say thank you to Ghana Tourism Authority, Teland World, Perception Management, and Food and Research Institute. We cannot forget our media partners with whom we have worked hard to promote this event. I'd also like to say a special thank you to ETV Ghana and GTV Sports Plus for showing the event live tonight. Before I end, I'd like to say congratulations to all the winners, especially to Club Beer for getting the Product of the Year award. We say Ayiko to you. We hope the next years will be exceptional and you'll continue promoting the excellence in the beverage industry to go beyond the borders of Ghana. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the COVID-19 period, I'd like to remind each of you that all of us have a role to play in curbing the virus. Please remain safe, stay safe, ensure that you're following the health protocols, and then we'll all get over this. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good evening.
Many thanks to you, Ms. Emma Wenani, for those remarks. And this is how we close the 4th edition of the Ghana Beverage Awards, brought to you by Global Media Alliance, celebrating and inspiring excellence in the beverage industry. In these trying times, I believe it calls for a refocus and realignment of everything we hold dear in the hope that we will bounce back with great resilience. My name is Jerry Ajololo, and on behalf of the team, I say stay safe and stay strong. Good night, goodbye, and Godspeed. Cheers.